Good afternoon, students. Many of you actually asked me how I can write the BibTex and prepare the bibliography. Now, this LaTex template is shared with all of you, and I'm gonna work on it. If you can see the main.text, we are gonna use this IEEE conference layout for our paper. I have used a bunch of packages over here. Those will be very useful, and I recommend you not to touch with it. Okay. Here you can put your title and that will appear. For an example, let's say I want to put my title, new title. Okay. And if you compile, you can see the effect here. Here you can put your author names and their email IDs. I hope these are very self-explanatory. Now, I have divided the paper into a bunch of sub files where you will write the sections. So these are all file inputs, and for corresponding input there is a text file where you will write the actual content. Okay. For an example, if you go to the first one is abstract, you can write anything over the abstract here. If you go to introduction.text, you can write the introduction here. If you wanted to highlight something for your friend to look at and things like that, you can use this /highlight command for highlighting excuse me, for highlighting that particular part. Um, One good thing that LaTeX provides is automatic referencing or dynamic referencing. It is done by something called BibTex. Okay, when you compile these reference formats, they are compiled into a desired format. Many organizations such as IEEE, SEM, OILE, they all want the formats to be different. For an example, IEEE want the first name, last name, comma this format. Another format can require you to put the last name first and then the first name. And we do not want to deal with this format change every time we want to submit to a new place. So what we do instead is we prepare a file called let's say here we are calling this reference.bib. In this file we will put the reference in a specific BibTex format. Okay, and there we provide what kind of what is the reference type. In proceeding is for conference. Miscellaneous is for mostly online resources and miscellaneous items. Article is for journal articles. Now, for each bibliographic entry, there is a specific key that you provide, and that key will be used in the main text. Okay. Um, I provide you these three examples so that you can look at it. If you, let's say, wanted to find some article and prepare the bib entry, I would recommend that you go to scholar.google.com and search about that topic. For example, let's say I am searching about SolarWind data breach. Okay, and I found this article. Okay, now Google Scholar provides a bibliographic system where they give us the exact BibText that we need to use. For example, if I just click here BibText and then I will get this item. Let me repeat. First, what you do, you find the article and then you go on to this double inverted comma kind of thing, and this is called cite. So if you go there, it will give you the citation in different formats, and click on BibTex and you can copy this entire item and put it in your reference file. Okay. And where you want to, let's say you want to use this recite this particular uh, reference, you have to go to copy this key. Okay, just copy this key, and let's say you want to talk about it in your background. Okay, so what I can do, I can put it here. Let's say we also learned about solar wind data breach. Okay, here I see here, yes, breach, and here we can provide the reference for this particular SolarWinds data breach. So what we wanted to do, we can put just a site, and then we can put that particular key. And LaTex, when we compile, it will replace this particular place, okay, with the proper referencing number. And so you don't have to worry about what is the number of reference you are putting. It will put it in a specific format and everything. So this is very good in that sense. Remember, when you are writing referencing a particular bibliographic reference, do not always say that this paper talks about that or things like this. You state some fact and you cite a paper or an online resource to provide a proof kind of thing. Okay, that if the reader want to read more, they can go to the reference and read more. That is the thing while we follow for writing papers. Okay. Now the question is, if we cannot find it in Google Scholar, let's say we find something from Google. So let's go to google.com and we find some online resource such as let's say SolarWinds data breach, SolarWinds data breach. Here, let's say we wanted to cite this particular item. Okay, let's say we wanted to cite this item. So what we could do is we can just put the reference, but this is not a good article, I guess. Let us see another good article. Maybe let's say this one. Okay, let's say you wanted to cite this article because you wanted to put some information from this news article in your paper. What you could do, you can just copy, you can provide the link. In that case, what we need to do, go to reference and create an entry such as miscellaneous. Okay, and then create an entry and get rid of all these entries, because we will put our title ourselves and we will put the author name later, and we will put the URL also. So the title is this one. Okay, so we put it in title, and always remember to put double quotation for title, otherwise it will be the name will be the first word will be capitalized, the rest will not be. So put in double quote, and then or put double curly braces, and then get the link, okay, or URL, and put it inside the how published category. Then if you have the author name, here you have the author name, so you just copy it, and author name should be written first name comma last name and in that format. So oh sorry, my bad, so it should be like this. So it should be comma this Shahid and grammar SM. So if you put that, and let's say you name the key, it should be unique, so you write, let's say SolarWinds on or something like that. If you do that, and let's say you wanted to refer that in your background, if you wanted to do that, you can put another site for another and you can put this key, and if you recompile, you will see that this appears over here and the data is compiled properly, the reference is compiled properly. So this is how you should prepare the bibliography. I hope this short video helps you in preparing the paper better. If you have more questions, please feel free to stop by my office hours or the TA of help sessions and they would help you more. For now, bye.